Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and welcome to Negative 43 TV's Saturday Blight. Got a triple feature for you tonight. We'll be reviewing in order. I'm the only one who's getting more and more famous. The Bat Been Spotted and Accountability. It's all coming to you tonight, right here on Negative 43 TV. So let's get to what we're all here for. Yes, that's right. We're all here for our daily dose of absolute insanity. It's Negative 43 TV Saturday Blight. Here we go.
I'm saying the truth. They find a way to try to kick me off of my own show. Isn't that weird? Like I said, man, these platforms are rigged. TJ got a small taste of it, okay?
All right, TJ got a small taste of absolutely nothing. We have a couple of hellos already. Hello goes to Stu. And nothing but silicone. Hello, Rich. I'm so glad the wife is away. I won't tell her you said that.
TJ was tripping. He was on here. That's like his second time.
And there's Yuri-san. I'll just be dogged.
Imagine doing this every day. Imagine having to deal with that every day. That's why I don't deal with it. Feel me? Because it's all a distraction. And TJ wasn't understanding what I was saying. What I was saying to you, TJ, if you hear this, is it's not about you or how you feel. No offense, but you got to hear where I'm coming from.
Nobody's got to hear where you're coming from. And if you look at your screen, I love that account name. When an account calling himself Rope in my garage wishes you well, there may be a problem. And while we're stopped here, hey, look, everybody, it's John Cole. This party is beginning to get some momentum here.
Like I said, there's community guidelines. So when you say, well, I don't care about the community or their guidelines, well, yeah, but you're not understanding what I'm telling you. You're just reacting because you're not used to this. No, the network has community guidelines, meaning that when you come on here, you got to kind of bite your tongue and speak properly, right?
I guess so, but what the fuck do I know?
And not get out of character, because there's these people constantly waiting to find an excuse, just like they do in the street, just like they
just outed, nothing but silicone is Rope in my garage, and it's brilliant.
do on any strip, on 6th Street, anywhere. They're looking for an excuse. That's the point. The real gangsters like me have to clean it all the way up and be good citizens.
Please welcome Dutchie, who is foregoing very much needed rest to be with us.
Real talk. The toughest people, the most dangerous people are working on being a better person every day.
Wait, whoa, what?
And see, that's the thing.
Not necessarily so there, Bubba. Not necessarily so. A whole lot of them are working on being worse people.
All these other people, they're nowhere near me. They're nowhere near my level. They're nowhere near my caliber of breed. Everybody knows that. That's why I'll never hear anything they have to say. Feel me? That's why they can't talk to me. So theatrics means nothing. You're unable to reach me or speak to me. I promise. So because of that now, it's going to put y'all in a really unhappy place. Right? Because y'all are addicted to my energy in the first place, and I'm not addicted to any of you or yours, right? Much better off without y'all around.
Then why are you completely obsessed with us, Stu? Ask. It's on your screen. I wonder if Joey pawned his girl's bike yet. Oh, you know that's going to happen, don't you?
Right? Like anyone would be. Because there's something wrong with y'all. Feel me? Again, I want to talk about the reality. I'm the only one who's actually famous on here. You got people with less views. All of them have less views. The subs, they're buying them, so I don't care about that. But y'all will act like, oh, you got it lit if you get so ever many people in your live stream. That means nothing. Y'all treat this like we're back in high school. It's a popularity contest. I'm not trying to be popular amongst people I don't respect. See the difference? I'm a grown adult. I'm using this platform for what it's for, to eat and make money with.
This platform was not initially designed to, quote, eat and make money with. This platform was initially designed for people to put up basically their home videos, home movies, as we used to call them. What YouTube is now is a far cry from its original intention.
Like I said, I already lined up like $117 or something like that. So you can't tell me I'm not making money or I'm not doing nothing, because this pays.
You're not making money and you're not doing nothing. And ladies and gentlemen, a new arrival, it's Brain Traumatizer.
So again, all I was letting you know, TJ, is like, I need you to respect the channel. You understand? Because it's not about them. It's about me. This is my channel. I took years to build this. And I'm not going to give them more excuses than what they're already going to make.
Say hello to Lundsey. He's here now, and he makes a good point. He paid what? $110. It will be funny when the same pawn shop offers him $30. You just know it's going to happen, don't you?
To try to tear down my source of income and my business. Feel me? This is a business. That's the point. Okay?
There's a point.
Like, I have another channel. We talk a little more freely. You could do all that over there, and I could care less.
Nope. That other channel you speak of is subject to the exact same terms of service that this one is. There's absolutely no difference. It operates under the same rules that all of us do. Try again, loser.
But on this channel, this is the cleaned up business channel. This is the channel where we get the facts said in the right way, and we get all the business done here. This is the big kahuna right now. This is the important one. Now I have the I Am the Only Real Batman channel, which is going to end up getting 1,000 subs too, and I'm going to monetize that, and then I'm going to come with that because I'm that smart. So I'm going to have two sources of income.
His other channels are I Am the Only Real Batman and True Alpha Dating Advice. Those are the big three, but he has several channels on YouTube that he has abandoned over the years.
See, while everybody's sleeping on me, I'm about to produce multiple revenue streams. Then I'm going to direct them to another channel and another channel and another channel and try to get them all to 1,000 subs and get them monetized genuinely.
That, of course, is not how growing a YouTube channel works. Not, of course. Then I would know anything about that. You do not stream to 3 different channels. He used to have a habit of doing that. When you do that, you are dividing your audience by 3. And when you already don't have an audience, why, it's just plain stupid.
Because I definitely have the fan base for that. I just have to try to get them over here to these avenues. It's all marketing and business. It's a lot easier said than done. That's the thing people don't get. Anyone can talk and run their mouth, but to put in the work necessary to build a business, you have to be patient. Feel what I'm saying? And that's the difference. That's the difference between failure and success, is learning how to do things in the proper way, whether you want to or not. Okay. Even TJ was amazed at how I was pulling in the figures I was pulling in. He told me, he was like, you're like the second guy I've heard say that you're at 12 grand or something. Well, at that time I was almost there.
Woo! TJ is really on it, isn't he? No, actually, TJ is at best a dishwasher, an anonymous dishwasher at that. Thus and therefore, anything that he thinks about anything is irrelevant.
I was reaching that. And he's like, and I'm trying to figure out why this is not working for me. Well, only thing I can say is that I think a lot of it, because it wasn't luck. I mean, I manually put everything together. I think it's just like the hunger, like the drive, like the understanding that things are out of my control. You know, I don't have an answer for anything. I don't act like I do. You know, when people try to teach.
Okay, you heard him say it. I don't have an answer for anything. Truth every now and again slips out of his face, and it did it right there and then.
Teach me something, I just listen, because I have to learn these things to get somewhere, and I'm fully aware of that, right? So I'm just telling you the truth. That's the same with business. You know, nobody expected me to make that kind of money and pull in that kind of income that I did, right, within the business that I was doing, right? I wasn't supposed to, but the way I did it is I was so good at talking to customers, and most of them were like hot females, like hot chicks, right? So that was the thing, you know.
Females like hot chicks. I just love it when he uses antiquated words like chicks in reference to women. I mean, who says that? Edward Hurley is here. He says, this first one, is this the stream he took down earlier? Unfortunately, it is not. I had planned on recording that stream and cutting out all of the robotics and all the long pauses and reviewing it tonight, but he dropped it. The other one's still up, and if we get some nice momentum going here, we may just take a look at that. And I'm on the 55-inch TV. Ladies and gentlemen, my hat size is growing by the second.
He thought that I was still working like on 6. I was in the main strip, man. I'm not going to say where exactly, but I was in the snobby part and the rich part. Feel me? And I was just raking in dough because people had a lot of money and didn't care. People would tip me like $20 because I made their food delicious. I was really a good cook.
Now he's going to lie about being a cook. He's never been anywhere near a kitchen other than the dishwasher, of course.
I bet you I'm probably was the best cook in Austin.
Bullshit.
Seriously, my food was delicious. Like everyone, and unless you had like one hater lying on purpose, everyone loved my food. I had lines of people. I tried to work as many hours as I can. Then they started cutting my hours. That's when I started getting upset. And that's what I talked to you about.
If you're hoping it's going to begin making more sense, it's not.
I was working like 2 p.m. till 4 a.m. at night, 5 a.m. Then just getting a little bit of sleep.
Oh, I hope it's not a bad phone call, Stu.
Right, going to the hotel, coming right back and doing it all over again. That's what I did. 6 days a week I negotiated to be able to do that. They didn't start me like that. I said, hey, I want to do 6 days a week. I want to work as much as I can. So they brought up like, oh, the opportunity is there. So I said, all right, I'll do 6 days a week. That's what I want to do. And they were like, all right, we'll see if that's cool. They said, yeah. They okayed it, and that was it. All right, bear with me. All right. So again, that's the reason why I will never converse with fake accounts. Okay? Because I know your game already. That's why you're going to have such a hard time. You're just going to get more frustrated because I know what you want. You want information.
Disregarding the fact that the comment that he has up on his screen right now is a fake account. Ladies and gentlemen, it's CloudZack 1090 right now.
Why would I tell you the company that I work for? I could. It wouldn't make a difference. In fact, it might just help me. I might end up taking it public and just completely like exposing the company publicly anyway. Point is, I don't do business anymore. Second point is, I know that you would start making up lies, right? And you have nothing to do with anything and don't know me. So that would be odd, right? So I'm not going to do that, right? Nor do I care or fear that.
Let me remind everybody right now that he is walking down a street in Brownsville, Texas, after dark on Thanksgiving night, all by himself. It's even lonelier than it sounds, what with the cars passing in the distance and everything.
Right? But I don't know you, and everything's all completely done with. It's all solidified with that company. It's absolved, and I went my own direction, and that's the end. Feel me? But yeah, they got their karma. They owe me $84. I might take them to court. And they went out of business. I don't know if completely they went out of business within that part that I was running. Completely. Okay.
You weren't running any part of their business other than the aforementioned dishwasher.
So, I mean, that's karma. What's going to end up happening, I believe, in the future, because I'm a businessman, okay, is I'm going to try to go back to that exact place and lot that I worked in, which is why I wouldn't do that, right? And take it completely over again. Because at some point, one of them is going to need some help. That's what I think.
$84 lawsuit. Small claims if ever I did see.
All right. And you have to understand there's people already there that don't like me just like you because they're narcissists. That was the same narcissist, right, that they tried to have work with me. And I told them, dude, they're just here to sabotage the company. And they still were like, we hear you, but we're going to do it anyway. Right, because you're in on it. So then, like I said, they went through the whole ordeal trying to set me up. That didn't work because I'm too smart. I outsmarted the narc. And it just made me look macho and better and better. So, I mean,
macho.
All that
shit
goes into the lawsuit if I end up suing them, which I can, and I'm actually thinking of doing.
Please, warmest welcomes to E0013 Guerrero. You may know him better as Just Eddie.
Straight up. So, again, we come back to the same case in point. This is any company. Any company I work for, I've always been the best worker. I've always had the most output. I've always had the highest results.
He's well beyond crazy, Cloud Zach. He's almost beyond description. I have tried to describe this hobby, if I'll call it that, if I may call it that, to people that I know, and they don't get it. They just don't get it. You got to be a special kind of person with kind of a dark, sick, twisted sense of humor to find the humor in the sky. Turns out there are quite a few of us.
You don't see me like saying that on my resume. You don't see me running around ragged. I don't care about a resume. A resume means nothing.
Oh,
I have one. It doesn't mean anything.
Your resume doesn't mean anything because you don't have one. And if you did put one together, it would be absolute shit. That's why you're not working in Brownsville. It's why you're not going to go back to Austin to get another job, because you don't have a resume and all of your references suck.
You don't know what a person is capable of until you meet them and you give them a chance. So like I said, I'm not interested in making myself look good for a company because I'm not planning on working for them anyway. When I work for a company, I'm only using them to get where I'm going.
Okay, most people that work for a company are using the money that they get from their employment to, in fact, get where they're going. The employee is using you, employer is using you for much the same thing. It's something of a symbiotic relationship. It's kind of how life works for most of us.
That's common sense for any businessman. Any businessman would see it the same way, right? And would say, well, hey, this is how I'm going to do it. You know,
Have you noticed that when he is taking pictures with other people, he's got one foot up on the scooter and the other one is on his tippy toes? He's trying as hard as he can.
my deal is I don't follow anybody's formula. I do things my own way, right? And
That's why
it is
you're
what it
always
is. It
fucked.
sure worked, you know? And I mean, even the owners were jealous. And I, again, still believe that that's why they were making their excuses. But there had to have been some truth to it because they were just like running out of money.
That didn't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
So I was making more money than the owners with their own
Bullshit.
business by a long shot. I made more income than them off their business. They even told me, they said, you made more than half the income this last month.
That would be a good thing, right? Why would they be pissed off at you for generating money for their business? Please explain.
Right. And then it seemed like what they tried to do is prevent me from doing that again by messing everything up, creating issues, changing the menu, any kind of game they could play. Just like any basketball team I played for, they do the same thing.
Okay. He just went from bitching about a restaurant that he used to work for to basketball. This one features a lot of truly neck-breaking changes of subject. This isn't the only one, and it won't be the last.
They don't want to win. Sometimes you just got coaches and people that don't want to win. That's why I end up walking away. They didn't want to win. Like I said, they owe me $84. I talked to all three representatives of that company. They all ducked me. And I should still have all the texts on file on the other phone with the broken screen. So I have that for court. You understand? Now, I mean, it's only $84, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I could end up getting a lot more money. They might have to pay it somehow and produce it from like the company budget. Is what y'all don't get because they don't have money. It's not their money. You know, and that's the thing. I mean, again, you have to understand the pecking order of what I'm trying to tell you. You got all these people, they try to talk down on me on YouTube. This is Austin I'm talking about. You're talking about the yuppiest, snobbiest part of town I was stationed in, okay? And from there, with basically nothing, I had nothing other than maybe around $2,000 that I came there with from Minneapolis, straight from a shelter, like a boss. I was making $18 an hour already up there.
You don't come out of a shelter like a boss. It's impossible.
So they hated on me up there. So I came to Austin, right? You want information? I'll tell you everything that it won't matter, right? So I go to Austin. I take over the whole block and bleed the block dry. That's what happened. I took over the whole block. Within one position, all right? It's only been, 4 months since? Like I said, I'm doing pretty good. If I was almost to 12, realistically, I was around 11. So what's that? I mean, you add the cost of the scooter, the bat cycle, that's like $1,300 I put into it, right? Which they're probably not even going to reimburse the fixing cost, which is ridiculous.
Reimburse the fixing cost? What the fuck?
But point is, I mean, with the bicycle too, that would put me up over 5 G's. So, I mean, that means in 4 months, I've spent, like $6,000? That's pretty feasible. That sounds about right to have made, to make a whole move and pay rent every day and do all these different things and build a business and buy the bat suit. And, you know, like, I have everything. That's what y'all don't understand. You don't want to talk about. Remember, I got 3A armor. I have a vest. All this stuff costs a lot of money, man. All of it. The 3A armor I have is like $100 armor.
You don't have any armor whatsoever. Please quit yanking my dick.
Legitly. There's nothing janky about anything I have. I got all the top of the line stuff. All right. So I'm doing pretty good. Point is, I go to Austin, man. Everybody knows me. Everybody mess with me. Everybody really likes me. And I mean, any culture, everybody likes me. I'm a good dude. I'm a nice guy, and I help people. So I just walked down the strip, talked to some people. I was eager to work. I went and found him.
You know what? I've been here about 25 minutes, the same as most of you. Look at the bottom of your screen. It's smoke 'em if you got 'em time. I can't listen to this anymore on the straight and narrow.
I said, hey, look, I'm trying to work. I don't care what I got to do. I'll listen to whatever you tell me, and I'm trying to work. They said, cool. Come this day. He was lagging. I called his phone. Point is, he gave me a chance. I put the whole thing together. He said, hey, you did a great job. You know, all you got to do is come here with a good attitude. I said, cool.
Well,
And I came, I ended up taking the whole thing. Like Eminem said, I lit a fire. You know, what Eminem said about Dr. Dre when he said, I lit a fire up under his, you know what I mean? That's what I did. I made that whole business into a surplus. So any normal business owner would be like,
I made that business into a surplus store? Is that what you mean?
Like they were at first, like everything. Oh, that's amazing. But see, people just can't control the envy. That's just how it works. So see, I'm not lacking. Tell me where I've made a mistake. I sold a 50-acre property for $100K. You see me have $60K in the bank. You see me have bank accounts with over $300,000. You see me make millions like every year, right? All untaxable. Can't be serious, bro.
Your income is untaxable because for many years you have failed to hit the threshold of $12,000. That is why your income is untaxable, because you don't make enough money to be taxed.
I've never,
outside of payroll taxes, of course.
I've never made more than 12 grand in any job within a year. The law is if you don't make over 12 G's within a year, you do not have to file taxes.
Well, shit, isn't that what I just said?
That is the law. It has not changed. It will never change. That's the law. So like I said, when you got people who don't know what they're talking about, there was one guy I was talking to out there on West 6 one day, right? Talking about that, like, oh, my family works in a tax office or something, because he was like, well, that's kind of how it works when I was talking to him about the stock. Oh, it's not kind of, that's how it works, period. You feel me? So the dude, this is how they think. They're narcs, they're self-defeatists.
My math sucks. If I'm reading that right, does that mean the price is currently 1/15th of a cent? Is that even possible?
So first of all, you got to understand it's a real businessman talking to you that's run circles around you financially, who you claim your parents work for a tax office, right? But they've never seen the kind of money I've seen. But you're going to have the audacity to tell me.
Let me interrupt here. No, they haven't seen the kind of money you've seen. It wasn't your money, but oh boy, were you surrounded by money. You're not hood at all, are you? He's going to start talking about silver spoons here in a bit. He wasn't born with a silver spoon. He was born with a gold spoon, a platinum spoon, if you will. And all he has managed to do is bend the son of a bitch.
Yeah, it kind of works like that. What do you mean, kind of? So he goes into this spiel of complete, horse, what, that doesn't exist, talking about, well, they'll take that money and they'll basically they'll seize this and they'll take whatever you got. No, they won't. That doesn't even make sense. What are you talking about? Again.
Oh, they won't, huh? Have a talk with Willie Nelson. He's on your screen right now.
If you don't make over 12 G's within a year, you do not have to file taxes. That is the law. They have to follow the law like all of us. This illusion that y'all are under is why you can't make money, because you let the government stick their hand in your money, right? And that's the reason why y'all can't do what I do and why you're so amazed. That's just one of them. That's not the reason. The reason is I'm a genius. So I'm going to say it again. when my stock,
Boy, that was smooth.
if it takes off, right? Because it is so low right now. If it takes off, good luck, man. This thing goes up less than a quarter and makes me $600 immediately. It'll be the difference between where I'm at right now.
Longtime Sneedville residents will recall as recently as this summer, he was saying that if his stock takes off, he's going to get to $1.6 million. That was his magic number for the longest time. Now, if his stock takes off, the same stock, mind you, he'll be in for $600. God, hit the button, dude.
Now, what I told you, 3,800, and where I'll be. If it goes up less than a quarter, add 600 to that. What's that? Like $4,400? Okay. Think about that. Y'all are not thinking. See, I spent years and all my money I was making, basically, I was pumping into this stock.
That's why it's
okay.
all gone.
I didn't waste my time.
Gone, I'm telling you, gone.
The divine already said you're going to get your unexpected income regardless. I don't need your settlement. Y'all want to be racist and discriminate? Do you? Go ahead. Because I think it's going to be that stock. And on here, I think I'm going to make a ton of money on here, but we know everyone's trying to stop me from doing that. They're just powerless, right? So again, my job is to follow the rules on here because this is a fragile ecosystem. Everything financially is a fragile ecosystem. If you don't know how to treat it, you have to finesse it. See, that's the same with women. You have to know how to treat a woman. If you don't know how to treat a woman, they're not going to stay with you. And they're not going to like you. And that's the whole point. Y'all be talking about women. You can't teach me anything about women. I've had more life experience dealing with women than any man who's ever walked the planet. Literally. Okay? And I'm going to tell you the truth is that, I mean, most of them ain't really that big of a deal. That's the honest truth.
So why were you alone on Thanksgiving night then? If you have this gift with women, why are you alone all of the time? If you have this gift for women, I think you're full of shit. Now, I know you're full of shit, huh?
Most of them got the game backwards now especially. They really always did, but especially now. And that's the truth that nobody wants to face. And then y'all whine, oh, he said that. So then you change my words and say, oh, he was saying this. No, I wasn't.
Whatever, you immature little bitch. If you look at your screen, he's Negasonic. He's middle-aged. He's a dickhead. It's gotta be Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead, right here on Negative 43 TV.
I'm saying the truth. I'm making a statement. Like, it's not my opinion. It's kind of like what TJ said. The only part I disagreed with was when he said his opinion. It's not an opinion. If it was an opinion, my formula wouldn't work. I wouldn't continuously get the results that I'm seeking. But see, it's not an opinion, it's a fact.
You're seeking soul-crushing poverty. If that's what you're looking for, yeah, you're knocking it out of the park, dog.
Everything I spit is. See, you can call something an opinion when it doesn't work and you don't get the results that are sought. I've gotten the results every single time because my formula, I don't have delusions of grandeur. I have an actual recipe for grandeur.
I don't have delusions of grandeur. I have an actual recipe for grandeur. It never ceases to amaze me. I'm in my early 60s, and yet again, thanks to Tyree Sneed, I have just heard something that I have never heard said in my life.
That's my quote. They put that quote in Limitless, the movie. So think about that for a minute. I have the formula for grandeur. Y'all don't get it, man. I told y'all a long time ago, I can work at McDonald's and become a millionaire cash-wise.
No, you can't. You could start at McDonald's and end up a millionaire cash-wise. I believe that may have even happened once or twice, what with people that started dropping fries and wound up becoming a franchisee. I'm pretty sure that's happened. Not going to happen to you.
over and over and over again because of my investing savvy. Again, what I'm invested in could end up being bigger than Amazon, Google, YouTube, all of them put together.
What you are investing in, I have yet to understand how it is still legal for them to sell stock, but it is. And apparently, people who know what they're doing can somehow, some way leverage this garbage stock to make money. It's beyond my ability to reason with it.
Times like a couple of hundred. My profit margin and profit spread is way beyond Bitcoin. It's way beyond any stock that's ever existed. Nobody in the world knows what stock I'm invested in. None of them. They don't know what company. They don't know what stock. What now?
Could be app harvest.
So see,
yes.
In your eyes, because you want to hate, you might say, oh, he's got $3,800 to his name. Again, with billions in equity, right? Mansion and estate, over $2,000 in jewelry, website worth almost $2,000. My own car lot that gets paid on autopilot.
Not anymore. He doesn't have his cars. Ramon has taken the cars and he's going to part them out. Tyree Sneed no longer owns those junk cars that have long since been reclaimed by the earth.
You got to include all that. Feel me? Mineral rights, a project they're spending $30 to $40 million drilling way deep into the ground. I have a small interest in.
No, he doesn't have any clue whatsoever. As we all know, and if you're new in town, I need to explain this to you. When Tyree Sneed says equity, what he's saying is if he walks into a building, he owns it. If he walks into an amusement park, he owns it. In fact, it's called the amusement park theory.
2-point-something acres. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I know what I'm doing. Something is about to take off. I don't know what it is. I just know something I've been working on for a long time is about to actually work.
No,
Feel me?
no.
I think it's either the stock or this YouTube stuff. Or both. I think it's really both. And it's all in the readings. It says, your cup runneth over. That's what it says. It says, I'm going to have enough money to fill bathtubs with. I'm going to be filming videos with me in bathtubs of money. I'm going to fill the bathtub in the hotel with cash and take a bath in it live on video for y'all. And y'all are going to get mad as hell. Probably not live, but I'll film the video. Feel me? So, I mean, like I said, people vastly underestimate me.
And the coffee started.
Okay? Now, if I'm not a genius, why am I 1,000 steps ahead of everyone and any normal human being? I planned this out. That's what y'all don't get.
Wait,
I planned every step of it. That's why I kept investing in that stock while I had all these people on me, right?
You planned this? Really?
Because I knew, just like I told you before, everything would come back to meet together. Did it not? Did it not? I haven't lost, like, anything. Much to your dismay, right? I'm a genius, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Something's about to take off. I think it's both of them. You know, I could see me making a ton of money on here, even though it pays like 1/100 of a cent, you know, and it is what it is. We all know that it's unfair, but I still believe I can take that unfair system, just like any system.
I would like to, at this time, quote the Allman Brothers, Lord, he got hung up on dreams he's never going to see.
And make it work for me. And you see me doing it already. You gotta understand, I got a whole month until my check, basically. Right, what's today? Yeah, I got almost a whole month. I think I get paid December 21st. I'm already at like 117 bucks. Y'all better start hating. You better hate harder. You better hate harder, try harder. I got a whole month, bro. A whole month to line this check. It's already at 117 bucks. I've already heard y'all, okay? The Ping one only got like 200 bucks, and I think he's lying. I don't even think he made that much. His last YouTube check. Y'all been on YouTube forever. Coach Eli been on YouTube forever. He said, like, maybe he'll make like 200. Okay. I got
Oh man, do I love me some decaf. And look, everybody, it's Shamrock. Say hi. Be enthusiastic about it.
a whole month, dog. I'm doing 10,000 views a piece, nigga. You feel that? So all y'all who act like, oh, I'm gonna hate on, oh, I'm too good to talk to him. Yeah, but I run this network. I'm your boss. I know the formula and you don't. I've been doing this and making way more money than you consistently. I can show you the cash apps, dog. So y'all want to make some money?
You can show us the cash apps, produce, come across. You won't, of course.
Come talk to me. That's what I am. I'm the nigga that make the money. I'm the real boss. I'm the real player. I'm gonna have any girl I want on this network. That's the real truth. I'm not playing. What are you talking about? Watch me try to actually get at one of them.
To labor a point that I made again a minute ago, if you have such a magnetic draw with women, why are you walking down the street alone on Thanksgiving evening?
Like they gonna say no. Yeah, okay. Not when they see all this money. I guarantee it. Y'all just don't get it, do you? I'm just waiting. That's all I'm doing. I'm just waiting. Patient. I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. Right?
You know who else has been patiently waiting? Cobes has been patiently waiting. Has he gotten laid? Oh, hell no. Patiently waiting doesn't really work.
And if you're thinking I'm a fall off, you're so wrong. My theme song, Patiently Waiting. 50.
Yeah.
50.
I guess.
Y'all just don't get it, man. Y'all never gonna understand, bro. I think it's hilarious, man. Then what? Then I'm taking over Vegas again. I mean, taking it over. And this time, I'm not going to just have fun and just spend money. This time, I mean, take over that city and keep it like that. So when y'all talk about women, I have access to all the women I want, just like I did when I was there. The best.
All of the prostitutes you can buy. None of them. Except the crack hoes, but I don't think they really count in this instance.
To the best. They got like some of the best women. Feel me? So I don't get what you're saying. I'm gonna have all the women all over me. You're talking about I'm beautiful on top of it. So that's the thing. We live in a world where y'all don't even value good looks or beauty or a man. You hate men, and I'm still winning, and you questioning me?
Oh, good looks are still valued. You just don't have any of them. And you know you don't have any of them. We know that your teeth bother you greatly, but keep fronting because it's funny.
You funny. You want to talk about looks
There's
with the guy who's beautiful. How that makes sense? Like I said, I don't think y'all ever going to figure it out. I really don't. Y'all are light years behind me. Like I said, now everybody want to be like, oh, I work. Yeah, I mean, and none of y'all get anywhere. Maybe you should stop working. Real talk. You know, but all jokes aside, I mean, I'm looking to work. Like I said, as soon as I'm ready, as soon as I get everything done with this case, and if they say, hey, look, we got to release it, we can't go any further because the insurance found an excuse, like it sounds like, cool. You know, then I get to do what I want, you know, but either way, I've got all the tools and access to everything where I can do what I need to do. You know, I can run my businesses. I'm able to get my products. So like, it's awesome.
Whatever the fuck you say, please welcome Carrie so very.
Because I'm building an inventory. That's what y'all don't get. I know y'all mad. Y'all have to be mad. What else could you be? Right? Because no matter what you do, nothing is going to mess with my store that I'm building. Nothing. You can't mess with my product. Nothing. That's why I'm telling you people, you got to learn how to own something. You can't be living off credit, talking about you stunting and doing these lives that y'all do, making yourself look silly. That's not balling. Why do you think the rap music tells you go trick it off in the strip club? So they don't want this generation to get rich. I'm trying to teach you how to get really rich. I'm trying to teach you what rich is. There's no concept where you get rich and all the girls just come to you. I mean, there is, because I've lived it. You feel
He just contradicted himself. He just told the truth.
Tell me, and I could go right back to it anytime. But that ain't really about just money. That comes with swagger. That comes with knowledge. That comes with who you are. See, that's the problem. Y'all are all on the surface level looking at, oh, how can I get chicks? You need to change your way of thinking. It's what can you offer someone? Stop being so egotistical and learn how to be humble. What can you offer the girl, the chick? Because
what can you offer the girl, the chick? So awkward.
You're supposed to have knowledge. You're supposed to be able to protect them. You're supposed to be able to be built. You ain't living for them, though. You're supposed to do all these things for you. And then they get the prize because you're the prize. Feel me? That's the real truth. So like I said, I mean, for me personally, I think it's hilarious, man. I think it's funny. I think it's comedic how confused people are because they just don't get it. They don't. I'm telling you, they don't get it at all. I don't think they're ever going to get it. Hold up. So like I said, you come here, you want to learn how to make money, I'll teach you how to make money. You want to learn how to actually be a boss and run the streets and be in that position, I'll teach you that. Now,
the only thing that Tyree Sneed can teach you is denial. Denial and pretending. That is all he knows.
I can't guarantee that it's going to get you women. I've done well with women in the women department. I can't guarantee that for you. You're not me. You don't look like me. You don't have what I have.
Oh, God. Know? Thank God.
What? I work on different projects. So see, this is what they don't get is I'm kind of falling back from the whole Batman concept because I've already solidified it. It's a business. It's all legit. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. Of course I am. That's the point of Batman. Batman don't be Batman every day. Okay? I've got other ideas, other concepts I can put into practice.
Oh, I'll bet.
Okay? Part of me wants to dress up like a cow and start trying to dance. There's all sorts of stuff I want to do. Seriously, I think you can make money on YouTube. Me being a cow that just tries to dance. I'm a horrible dancer. I just think it'd be hilarious.
Frost clipped that earlier this week. I think Dutchie did a take on it as well. It's yet another statement that he's never going to live it down.
I could be Sub-Zero. I could be Scorpion. See, I don't think outside the box, man. It's an Austin thing, man. Like I brought the culture to y'all and y'all just don't even get it. Y'all can't even appreciate and enjoy it. You too busy stuck on this I want to hate stuff. I mean, okay. Anyone who chooses to hate, they don't get anywhere. They can't enjoy anything. They're wasting their time holistically in anything that they do. And that's just the truth. Never get anywhere.
I remember it well. A pack of cigarettes and the lighter doesn't work. Frustration.
So again, people don't get it's impossible for me to fall. It's impossible, especially financially. I own too much. I have too many arrangements set up.
He should buy cigars since he does not inhale, but the cigars no doubt make him puke. Him not inhaling cigarettes, while that does, of course, make him an utter poser, it's also the smartest thing he's ever done in his life.
And it's impossible for me to fall financially because I have my eggs in too many different baskets. And now, with this being a source of income, it's going to really help me.
Like I said, man is here. The comment is, I'm shitting late, darn it. No, you're not too late at all. We got quite a ways to go yet on this Saturday evening. God help me.
Okay. Again, y'all aren't getting it. I can use this as a source of income to build my business. I can take this money that I make on YouTube and invest it in a stock, which is what I plan to do because I need to get that share back of that one company. And it's crazy because I sold it and then it went up, but it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Probably like 20, 30 bucks, maybe 50 at max. I don't even think that much though, but Point is, I want to have the shares because it's a awesome stock or ETF, one or the other. I can't even remember what it is because the way I invest is off of gut instinct. It's different, and it works. That's why it works. You see me getting the results, right? Okay, then don't question my methods.
He certainly did have to blow a guy to get that cigarette, Lindsay. How do you think his hair has gotten so matted?
Right. So like I said, y'all fools don't get it, how to really think. I work on different projects, man. I'm planning on coming back with all the street ball stuff, right? I got to do that, right? I want to really continue the street ball tour. I got to get back to it, though. I got to get back in training. I got to get back where I was after this accident. And that is going to be a lot easier said than done. But I know I can do it. I believe I can do it. I believe in myself. You know, then you got to understand not only that. So then you got to understand I'm going to try to build the boxing league. TJ had already agreed TJ will box me on camera. He's a big dude.
TJ will whip your fucking ass, especially if you ever got into a ring with him and he really started to think about how you talked to him on that stream. If he thinks about it for just a few minutes and has any pride whatsoever, the rest of your teeth will be a memory as well as your front teeth.
That's what y'all don't get. He's like bigger than me. So that'll be a good fight. You know, so it is what it is, man. Like, y'all got to really understand. Like, I got different things. I'm opening a boxing league. Then I'm going to be trying to teach 52 blocks and get me some students. I got things that I can work on. That's all I do. I don't worry so much about the things y'all worry about. Y'all are worried about all the basic things. I let that go and put it in my creator's hands. And I just do me.
He does not let the basic things go, and you'll hear him complaining about that in a bit. Something about not getting any help.
And work on what I enjoy, what I'm good at, and what makes me happy. And now I'm doing what makes me happy, and I'm able to produce money out of it. That's why I don't have time to get on here and argue with people who are mad at my success. I got time to play ball on camera, right? And teach people and recruit people and have people, you know, be a part of what I'm doing. All right. Hold up. Other than that, the whole point is to bring the Batman thing national, internationally, and worldwide. And I mean a real Batman with the steel chest armor. Hopefully the vest underneath will work. I don't know if it'll fit. I got to try to see and if I can move with it and it'll work. But I'm going to have to figure it out some way. I'm going to have to get some kind of vest underneath.
You know, sometimes words fail me, and I'm kind of a loudmouth.
Batman needs it. And then I'm thinking carbon fiber blanket for the cape. And once I get all that together, it's going to enable me to travel with it. That's what y'all don't get. I'm going to have a portable bat suit that I travel with.
He's going to have a portable bat suit that he travels with. A portable bat suit that he travels with. There is nothing more portable than clothing. You could take that and shove it into a gym bag and it wouldn't make any difference. It's still going to stink, but it's portable. Jesus, God, you're dumb. Say something.
I don't have to always be riding my scooter. I can just walk as Batman, and it's going to get a lot of attention. You know, like I'm thinking I want to take this back to Minneapolis at some point and be in the skyways walking as Batman and people tripping out like, bro, there's a real Batman in here. Real talk. It's just like all y'all get, you wear your suits and stuff and you think you're a businessman. Okay, well, I'm Batman and I'm a bigger businessman. That's what y'all don't get. Again, I'm going to say it again, man.
We know you're going to say it again. Good God, get it over with.
People can say what they want about me. They don't know me or anything about me. I am one of the wealthiest men in the world still, and was literally the wealthiest at one point. And I'm trying to rebuild all that back. It takes time and it takes patience. You cannot rush it. You have to make the right investments and wait, and you have to take risks.
Have you ever noticed that listening to this stuff increases your pot smoking?
Because remember, we're working from nothing. I didn't have a silver spoon. All of them did. And even with their silver spoon, I've done more than all of them combined. That's all I really got to say right now. All right, I'll let y'all sit on that one.
So here we go with the second feature tonight, the bat been spotted. This only lasts about 13 minutes, if I remember correctly. It's another angle-corrected death ride. There are all kinds of funny moments in this, and just wait until he crosses the street. It's astonishing. Here we go. The bat been spotted on negative 43 TV Saturday Blight. Oh dear, here we go. Okay. A guy dressed up like Batman waiting at the crosswalk. Only in Brownsville, Texas right now. Patiently waiting. Here he goes. Oh, not yet. The damn traffic won't work with him. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. He gets honked at a lot. He thinks it's complimentary. The honk says, "Look at the madman dressed as Batman. Oh my God, we should move." I'm not even sure he can ride that in a straight line at this point. The alignment has got to be gone. It's got to be gone. Oh, this looks dangerous. Not a Karen. I guess it was. I just wanted it to be. Oh, he's definitely the village idiot right now. Whoa! And off he goes on his lonely journey. He's going to say something here in about a minute or two, and then he won't shut up. It'll be worth it. And if I had had more time, I would have, John. You can bet on it. Wheel bearings grinding to dust.
All right, so I put a new lug in there, so I don't know if that messes with the speed or not, but we'll see.
Apparently he's trying to learn how to work on it. He's doomed. It's just nerve-wracking. You don't really need a whole lot of commentary. Some of it's just plain terrifying. Yes, John, I love that Batman ad, and I try not to use it too much. I could use it in every video. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, that seemed close too. It looked like he almost ran into that pole. Looking around. sort of waiting to cross.
All right, what up, people? What
Here
up?
it goes.
The bat has been spotted. The bat has been spotted. Not funny. How dare you laugh?
Shit. It's all I've been doing for
Kind
the
of funny.
last hour. And we've been here 1 hour right now. Okay, he is in fact in a bike lane. This will become important in a few minutes, but not for the reasons you may think. Yes, indeed, ratty feet flying in the wind. Wearing white tennis shoes. You would think he'd have some black shoes, wouldn't you? Oh, that was a little rough.
See that?
Okay.
Almost got caught slipping there.
Now.
Got a bunch of brick right in the middle of the pavement.
Brick right in the middle of the pavement. He's about to say something extraordinarily dumb. Not that that's news, but you need to know. And hey, look, while I've got it stopped, it's DZ. Good evening to you, sir.
It should be illegal what that store did, literally. It should be illegal. I paid $1,000, $1,300 in total. They should be maintaining this thing. This is ridiculous.
Did you catch that? They should be maintaining this thing. It's ridiculous. Apparently, he thinks being stupid enough to invest $1,300 repairing that scooter. It sounds overstated to me. It's just, the whole thing is just absolutely from hunger, I'm telling you. They do not owe you any upkeep at all. Every time you take it to that shop, you need to turn your head to the left and cough a little, bish.
That's all. I'm on the bat cycle, folks.
We will be here, DZ. We actually have quite a bit of show yet. Looks like such a gray, shitty day. Perfect day to be out of your mind.
I love it. Tutorial. It's too much. Oh, they just have to overcompensate. When they see that bat cycle, here I am, folks. The Batman is out here. That's
Okay, the guy that was driving a very expensive sounding car, probably an American muscle car, you know, Mustang, Camaro, Challenger, he has to overcompensate because he saw a 130-pound idiotic madman riding on a scooter that is not only not fit to ride, but it's a danger to the public around it.
right. That's right.
Overcompensate.
You're tuned in to Bat TV. That's right. You can't handle the bat.
It's that international man of intrigue. It's International Stanley. You may know him better as Nick. And pay attention here in the next couple of minutes. There will be some pedestrians that appear off in the distance, and it will be very interesting to see what they do when Tyree Sneed approaches dressed as Batman. And it's Barkata Bracken. You know him better as Red Pill. This is going to get really hair-raising. Okay. And off goes Tyree, making a fool out of himself every inch of the way. Now, if you will look at the lane on your left, here in a moment, it will be relevant. Oh boy, that thing, he can't drive it in a straight line. That thing's bedside.
Oh, yeah, it's hilarious.
Okay, there they are. Matter of fact, let me go back a little bit. We need to catch that. Just wobbling, wobbling, wobbling.
Oh, yeah, it's hilarious.
Okay, pedestrians. Oh boy. They wanted to get away from him. He's not going to crash here in a minute. It just looks like he's going to. He always does that when he's really stressed. Now, if you look at the lane on your left, it is in fact
traffic today.
a bike lane where he can legally operate that scooter. He is riding on the sidewalk where he cannot. Only in Sneedville, I'm telling you. It sounded like honk, but it said dumb fuck. Okay. It's going to get really tense here. I promise you it's going to get really tense right about now. He is not at a crosswalk. Bear that in mind.
Golly, y'all are ridiculous, bro.
Traffic conspiring against him.
Come on, dude.
Oh, dear
It is
God,
not
here he
too hard,
goes.
man.
Here he goes. He's in the median. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that
That
works.
looked close.
How about y'all?
Was 100% illegal. If he keeps this thing operational, and you know what I mean by it, is a matter of time. The word irresponsible does not begin to describe the way he operates this toy. Okay, see the car? Let's get right up on him. Slip by, even though there really wasn't room for that. Oh, shit. Whoa! And there's a jump scare every 10 seconds. Oh, things must look closer than they actually are. I hope so. That thing sounds good. After what it's been through, it ought to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got right up on his ass. We call that tailgating.
I don't know why it doesn't want to like run sometimes. It's weird.
Yeah, it's a shame that didn't happen, Lindsay. It's a real shame. Now, you see the store there, the food court right there? That is where he went to the bathroom last weekend, peed into a cup, and drank his own piss at the carnival. Same place. Oh, yeah. And now it's time for our third and final feature this evening on Negative 43 TV Saturday Blight. This one is called, strangely enough, Accountability. It seems an odd title for a video that is produced by a deadbeat dad of 15 years standing. Accountability right here on Negative 43 TV.
All right, what's up, people? I gotta go try to pick something up right now. Like I said, I can't believe that I'm still having to do all this by myself. There. Gotta go try to pick me up some vitamin C. See if that helps. I'm still having major issues. Yeah, man. People have to hold themselves accountable. There's no if, and, or but about it. I know everything going on at all times. All these people are wrong. I don't know what their fake energy is. There's nobody mad at me. Okay, that's number one. There's nobody who's able to point a finger at me.
All kinds of people can point a finger at you. If you're lucky, it'll be a finger that they're pointing at you.
The finger is being pointed at all y'all for the wrongdoing that you're doing. That's why y'all keep getting your karma. So like I said, why do you do that? It's not an option. It's called be genuine, do things the right way. It makes sense. It's the only way you get anywhere. So like I said, you got some people, they just don't want to be happy. They don't want to build.
You wouldn't know anything about either thing. And ladies and gentlemen, it's Elle Frost. Say hi.
And then people think we're supposed to cater to them. Not at all. I'm going the right direction. Oh, y'all need to catch up and turn around. You going the wrong way. Like I said, all these fools on YouTube think they're honking at me. Oh, they're probably honking because they won't go.
No, that's absolutely nothing to apologize about, sis. And hello to you again.
All these fools on YouTube, they're not able to teach you anything, man. They're all going the wrong direction. Like I said, they're literally hustling backwards. I mean, ain't no hustle to hustle backwards. It just means you have no hustle. Feel me? It just means that you won't get anywhere.
Ah, yes. One of the great advantages of living in Australia is that as we are heading into winter, you are heading into summer. At the same time, Christmas is a summer holiday down there. That's just kind of bizarre to us Northern Hemisphere people.
It's about that simple. Feel me? That's what it is. It's not complicated. like people want to act or try to make it. It's all very simple. So, like I said, I keep on doing things the right way. I decided, hey, let's bring Batman back today because I need some money. I got to line up these checks and line up these videos.
Yeah, it does to us, but I suppose it's all in what you grow up with.
How you doing, man?
Yep, what you just heard. Matter of fact, I'll go back a little bit because I was talking. I'll be quiet for the next minute or so that you can hear a guy laugh in Tyree Sneed's face. It actually happens. I'll be quiet.
Don't get anywhere. It's about that simple. Feel me? That's what it is. It's not complicated. Like people want to act or try to make it. It's all very simple. So, like I said, I keep on doing things the right way. I decided, hey, let's bring Batman back today because I need some money. I got to line up these checks and line up these videos. How you doing, man?
There it was.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
He's so obtuse, so ignorant that he either doesn't realize the guy just laughed in his face, or he does, and he's too much of a pussy to do anything about it.
I'm going the right way. Everybody else is going the wrong way. And like I said, when you hate, that's just common sense, you know. We can't be here to coddle people, grown adults. We're not here for you, man. Y'all got to get it together on your own. Feel me? Like,
there's got to be a song in there somewhere. We're roaming the streets this Christmas. There's got to be one in there.
Like I said, people got eating disorders, in denial of that, in denial of reality. They got mental issues. They're unwilling to go get help. And they keep coming on YouTube, worried about me, trying to project their problems onto me. Those are your problems, bro. They'll never have anything to do with me. Like I said, my life, my show has nothing to do with y'all. For that exact reason, because you make no sense. See what I'm saying?
No.
So again, for people to just keep doing what they're doing, that's not how this works. Y'all need to go get evaluations and go get help. It's that simple. Y'all ain't talking about nothing, bro. Real talk. Quit worrying about other people and trying to push your issues onto them and drag them down when that's not even possible. Not reality. I don't know why they entertain things that are delusion. They don't exist.
Nobody has to drag you down because you do it yourself, and it's funny.
I'm doing me, bro, all by myself. I don't need none of y'all. None of y'all have anything to do with my movement. I'm Batman. You know, are y'all Alfred? Do I talk to you about my next moves? What I'm doing? Any of you? No. You saw what happened with Michael J. Hacking. I quit dealing with him. Okay?
Oh.
He stole a file from me that I paid like $25 for.
I'll bet you $1 to donuts that he does, in fact, still do what it says on your screen. I don't even want to read it.
Right? Like, a little long. So, I mean, you hear them calling for me. They love it.
I don't know. It just seemed like the robot might do well with a techno backbeat.
Going crazy. So yeah, like I said, I don't have business. He's allowed to do that, but when he messes up, that has nothing to do with me. Feel me? Zero. We're not connected in any way, bro. And that's all I'm saying. People keep saying on here, acting like we're attached. I'm supposed to worry about what y'all do. That's you, bro. You have accountability like everybody else. Whatever you do, you get held responsible for. That's why you're still looking at a court date, clearly, right? To go to prison. And either way, you got yourself in some serious trouble, man.
Corn dogs and cotton candy, two more classic moments that he should never, ever, ever be allowed to live down. My goodness.
You know, you had some kind of hand in it, or they wouldn't have put it on you. It wasn't a mistake. So, I mean, like I said, I mean, that's common sense. The only way that people get out of time like that is if they snitch. Feel me? So, I don't really understand it because most people seem to be on my side.
What in the world would give you that impression? What would give you that impression? The people that encounter you think that you're a clown, a joke. The people that take pictures with you are doing it ironically.
Like, people here in the valley, most of them tend to like me now. You know what I mean? So, you know, unless it's like the same people from like high school holding grudges, I don't see why they would make excuses for other people. You feel me?
Thank you so much. And if you haven't seen yesterday's stream, go watch it. And if you've already seen it, go watch it over and over again, but not right now.
I don't see that happening. So, I mean, again, that's the reality. You know, again, I'm not married. I didn't have a cheap wedding on the beach with lawn beach chairs.
He didn't have a cheap wedding on the beach with lawn and beach chairs. Those can be quite extravagant affairs.
Right.
I mean, we're not talking about Rockaway Beach here, right? Is it as bad as I hear, Frost?
Like, when I have one, it's going to be nicer than that. We'll talk. So, see, the only catch is, hi there. Only catch is, I don't care what y'all do, just quit talking about money because you don't have none.
Yeah, watching Tyree Sneed is like eating blowfish. You need to be certain that the person preparing it is a trained professional. Otherwise, the result can be toxic.
Like, remember when you said that, when you were like, well, no, it's probably the opposite. They probably make more money than you. Yeah, okay. Never even been close. I don't even know what my tax bracket is like. Like I said, I don't have a lot of money to my name right now.
That's exactly what I thought. It was said from the time the song came out that the Ramones made Rockaway Beach sound way too good. They admitted that it was something of a shithole, but the rhyme was good. And oh boy, was it.
But I don't have to. All right, where are they? I can't ever get any help. Basic stuff. These are all basic things, dude.
Okay, can't get any help. Basic stuff. Basic things. Most people that are considered functional do not require help for any of those basic things. You're just incompetent. You admitted yourself you can't take care of yourself. Another statement of yours you will never live down.
It's y'all's actions. Show.
Oh, please do that, sis. If you've never watched The Aki Way, go watch The Aki Way. This guy makes some sandwiches that you've just never conceived of before, and most of them include mozzarella sticks.
Clearly, you care.
That isn't a bad thing. That is a good thing.
I don't know if I have enough of these right now. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to hold everything together. Nothing to hold together. It's just I should have help.
There's a slip. He's just trying to hold everything together, and he's failing. He kind of admitted it.
Basic stuff, bro. That's why I worked hard. That's why I just stay doing everything wrong. You wouldn't have any more chewable vitamin C's, would you? Like a smaller.
For the most part, everything in the Ultra
Right
C is
there.
everything that we have. So yeah,
Let me
not
try to
much
see if
backstock.
I can get these.
Ah, yes, loads and loads of vitamin C will definitely help his chronic heartburn.
All right.
They're expensive now. Inflation.
True. If you want to do a donation, it's asking you there, sir. Did you have a CVS card to use our number?
I'm all right. Right
No,
now.
all right. Go ahead, sir. $26.99. And then if you need a receipt, sir, would you like a bag or that's fine?
No, that's fine.
All right.
Take the receipt.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one. Yep.
Pleasure.
And I would like to remind everybody again that that transaction occurred while Tyree Sneed was dressed up as Batman. My mind still splits.
All right. $27 for vitamin C.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 7-gram burger, and I am honestly surprised that he didn't ask for the Flintstones vitamins.
But it's a lot of them. I mean, this will last.
He can swallow piss, but not pills. You've seen this one, haven't you, sis?
It'll last a while. That's a lot of vitamin C. So I guess that's why. But see, these aren't chewable. I got to melt these down, okay, in a drink. So I'm going to ask them for a to-go cup right now of water, probably, or my tea, and I'll just melt them down in there.
Oh boy, you won't melt them down in there. Melt means heat. You're going to dissolve them, Joey. You're going to dissolve them in water because vitamin C pills are pretty damn big, and Mr. Tough Guy can't take one, not even broken in half. So you have to melt it into water because you're too much of a vag.
Right?
Yes.
So it's amazing, man. Real talk. So, yeah, like I said, it's real easy, man, to ignore you folks because you don't talk about nothing that exists.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Not responding, nothing. Like I said, I'm the only one who got famous, bro. I'm not even in the chat. I'm the only one who got famous. I'm the only one that got the traction. I'm the only one that has a platform. I'm the only one that everybody's flocking to and want to see what I'm doing. And I'm making money.
You're not making money, but this thing has gone so far off of the edge. I would think at this point that there would be some people outside of Sneedville catching on to the fact that this is going on. His, quote, popularity, end quote, should be exploding right now. It really should. There's who else on YouTube is riding a scooter, a toy scooter at that, dressed as Batman in broad daylight? I dare say no one.
and they wish that they could stop my business. How you doing? Yeah, it's, farther down. Yeah. Okay. It's a little ways, but it's up there. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's always sunny in Tulsa, and get ready. He's about to flex on giving someone directions to the Walmart. I promise.
See, help them with directions. They don't know where the Walmart is. I'm guessing they're probably straight from Mexico.
No, he's
What I'm
not.
thinking, but see, I help people out. So I'm not against anyone. People are against me.
He's got chewables, and what? Hell, there shouldn't be any damn problem at all. Then there should there?
They love me. Brownsville loves me, baby. The Brownsville Batman. I got $300 settling again. Notice how I just keep pulling it. I just keep pulling them out of nowhere. I got $300. It'll settle probably by tonight.
Good evening to Memphis Wilkins, and I have to admit right now, I have my upper plate in. I've had it in the whole show. The damn thing is getting in my way. I don't know how much longer it's going to be in there.
Put the transfer in. All I can say is hopefully it'll get there in time, you know, because I know I'm cutting it close, but I got another $30. I don't think it's come in either. So
I mean, I've been fighting this damn thing all night long.
That transfer will come through sometime early morning, maybe at midnight. I don't know if it hasn't already. And if it has, well, it's gone now. But it should feel the transfer coming and know that I have that and use it as a cushion, I would imagine, hopefully. But
what?
We'll see.
No.
But, I mean, the transaction went through, no problem. So, again, I keep my bank pretty low. I don't really put a lot of money in it normally.
I keep my bank pretty low. He makes it sound like it's by choice, doesn't he?
Because I like to keep my money invested, and I'm having to pull from the money I invested, which I hate and I don't like, but I don't have a choice. I got to get things done. Like right now, I need this vitamin C. See if it'll help me, because I mean, it's really getting bad. It's going all into my chest and my heart. So yeah, Batman is busy. And then yeah, I keep having to buy those lugs or whatever you call them. I'm putting them in my bag that way. If one of them falls out while I'm riding, because it's only this one I'm having issues with. I put a different washer on today. The thing's a little wiggly, and I don't want that piece to come off, because if it does, that's it for now until I can figure out how to get that big piece, and that's going to be like impossible. It's not impossible, but it'd be really hard. Like, it's not something that I can really do myself, trying to figure out all the pieces. And so hopefully it'll stick and stay. Like I said, I really need to just retire.
Hopefully it'll stick and stay. It sounds like he's putting these things on finger tight. You might want to invest in a tool of some sort.
Scooter for a minute. It's worth too much money. Either way, I mean, it'll just be a matter of getting the right pieces for it. They're all honking at me. They love you, boy.
They're honking at you because they believe you to be a freak. Okay, who wants to watch I Know the Truth and I Want Facts Only? Skokohannes, come talk. Right after this, I believe I know that Shamrock streamed that earlier, but we can re-review it if you want.
So, yeah, try to get that done. My thing is charging right now as we speak.
It's Outer Banks Witch Jan Marie. Say hello, everybody.
So I'll get that out the way today. Do my writing probably in a minute here. And, had another great day. Had a great meal. Everything's going pretty good, man. I always have to worry about my finances because I'm a grown man. But, yeah.
If you look at the comment on your screen, I totally agree with it. 100%. He's out past everybody right now, just in terms of insanity. Maybe not Daniel Larson, but boy, what company to be in, huh? It's either Larson or Sneed. You may have done something wrong with your life, Tyree.
Other than that, I'm proud I never went to the military. All right.
Proud he never went into the military. When I was younger, there were only 3 reasons that anybody ever went into the military. The first and most important was family tradition. The second reason was pregnant girlfriend. The third reason was go into the army or go to jail for a year. That is why people of my generation, late 70s, early 80s, went into the service. I came within 3 days of going into the Air Force. I was laid off for 11 months and things were bleak. I talked to a friend of mine on a Friday, and we said that we were going to go down Monday and enlist. And right after I hung up from that phone call, the plant called, calling me back to work. I cried for about 10 minutes.
I'm proud that I stood my own and you know, was smart and didn't let this country claim me and say I'm fighting for a country when I'm not. I'm just would be fighting to protect the system that's out to get me, and they've been stalking me since birth and making my life as hard as they can. And I've had a beautiful life. I don't mind things being hard, man. I don't mind struggle. That's just going to be part of life. That comes with the territory. I'm ducking these vehicles right now. So
Ducking vehicles? What, are you out in the middle of the street? No, wait. After we saw him cross the street a few minutes ago, he may very well be ducking vehicles. For real.
yeah, I'm not Batman, but you see exactly what I'm dealing with and going through. Okay. Yeah, I burnt through my stomach and abdomen.
Pussy.
And I'm buying vitamin C to see if it can combat it. At least I got the good brand again here.
Wait,
Just...
he's got burns through his stomach and abdomen, and he's buying ascorbic acid. Oh, God, I know I didn't pronounce that right. Note the word acid there at the end. It's not going to help heartburn. It will agitate it. Great move.
It's expensive. Everything is expensive. Everything costs money. Feel me? I don't know if they're honking at me.
Look at the clown. Look at the clown. Look at the clown.
It's like a little team of honks. Yeah, hopefully this thing will be charged when I get over here. I think it's had a good minute. If not, it should be real close, I would imagine. And that's it. So like I said, I'm going to be designing the wings at some point as well, if I can. So
the wings.
We'll go from there. This dude is going all over the parking lot.
When I think of wings, I think of panty liners. I've been married for a really long time.
Yo! What up, man?
Let's go. Yeah.
You doing all right?
Well, I know you are. Safe for golf.
Trying, yeah.
You doing all right? Oh, I know you are. Clown to his face.
Joker. Telling you they love me. Let me see if I can monetize this. Hold up. Should still be able to hear me.
He says, let me see if I can monetize this. I know nothing about monetization. I will never have enough subscribers to be monetized. Just never going to happen. It would seem to me that if it's something you have to turn on manually, and I believe it is, you would do that before you did anything. What a dummy. And look at those teeth. Seriously. His teeth are pale red. And that picture is about 2 years old. It's like you can see his blood flow through his teeth.
We'll go this way. Hi. How you doing?
Oh, it's creepy.
Hi. All right, there we go. Monetized.
Too
Hey.
late.
Oh, there. Thank you. But yeah, they just looking for any way to try to put a stop to what I'm doing. And they can't. That's why they're upset. All right, give me a minute. Yeah, I'm getting some videos today too. Let me open these up. Oh, bless you.
All right, everybody. I believe we are going to go ahead and do a quadruple feature here on Negative 43 TV's Saturday Blight. So let me begin the process of changing what it is I'm presenting. Share screen. Big blue box. There we go. I know the truth, and I want only facts. Skokahannes, come talk. Yes, that is absolutely the right one. Oh, shit. Good night. Drive safely. Oh, there we are. Something very strange just happened on my end. Believe me, when I tell you that it weirded me out more than a little bit. I thought you good folks were all gone. Almost a mistake, I'll say. I didn't lose it, but boy, it would have been easy. So let me bring this thing up. There it is. And let's see where we're at with it. Yes, let's see where we're at with it here. This could have went a little bit better, but we're going to be okay here on Negative 43 TV. Perhaps I need to resize something. Yes, that would be very, very convenient. Yes. Okay, I think I may actually have it together. Let's hit the candy-colored button and see just what the hell happens. It has to be better than anything that has happened over the last 2 minutes. Okay, I think I need to move this thing. I think I even had it already queued. Oh, come on, dummy. Hanging by a thread live on Negative 43 TV. Shouldn't he be talking by now? Okay.
There's some truth in them.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, my goodness gracious, mercy me. It's a good thing that I don't actually get paid for doing this, because I would have just, of course, lost my job. So let me go ahead and see if there's anything that needs to be caught up to. Okay, I disagree, Rich. If Tyree can get monetized, why not you? We're hoping, baby. We're hoping. Really are, one of these days. Okay, I think we are all caught up with the comments. Here he goes. Here he is, I think.
What up, Base?
Oh, thank God.
Anyway,
Back to
that's my whole
normal.
point here is, like, I want to just explain something real quick. Like, I deal in facts and facts only. Okay? And all these readings, I mean, they're all cute and all that, but, like, they're not reality.
Is that a glimmer? Is that a glimmer of what is real?
There's some truth in them, but that's the thing. Like, whatever y'all got going on, it's all fake. It doesn't exist. I'm going to say this again, and the last time I'm going to say it. There's no girl in the world, okay,
Oh, thank you for that, sis.
who's going to have any qualm or question when it comes to me or being with me. It's just that simple. There's never any competition. Nobody can compete. Everybody knows that. This has been established in front of you, right? So when y'all pretended like you could compete, I shut all that down real quick. That was easy. So, I mean,
As Captain Kirk once said, explain.
again, what do you mean? No, it's just people are possessed. That's what it actually is. And I'm not kidding. It's demonic possession, 100%. That's what mental illness is. And those people, I know what they want, and it has nothing to do with love or relationship. Just evil, no good people. See, I'm a little too smart. I'm not supposed to be this smart. So
Don't worry, you're not.
once I know what it is, and that we're not dealing with actual human beings, because y'all are super obvious, like all you evil people, about everything you do. Like, y'all be talking to me and trying to run game or cause harm to me, or, you know, get me in trouble or set me up all the time. And you're just super obvious. So, I mean, when you're that obvious, that's why it's weird, because it's like, dude, I'm not going to sit here and fake talk with you. Like, I don't owe you anything, you know? If you're trying to do harm to me in front of my face, I'm just supposed to be okay with that? Like, no, dude, I'm not putting up with that. You feel me? So that's my only thing. Like, the readings will be saying stuff that's all over the place, but it doesn't actually exist.
Ladies and gentlemen, the return of DZ1119.
Any of it, because with me, it's real simple. Like, if a girl gets an opportunity with me, they're going to take it. So anyone who doesn't or fumbles someone of value.
That is true brain traumatizer, and his mother is actually a great example of that. Unfortunately, from his mom is where this came, and she was very ill, still is very ill, but realized she had a problem, got with the program, and she's doing just fine. It can be done. He just doesn't want to do it.
How do you
But then again, this is probably the most severely mentally ill person you will ever encounter. So everything that I just said may well be null and void.
fumble someone of value? Like I said, it just comes out to the same thing that I'm not going to say because there's rules on this channel. But you got to be pretty slow, okay, to be playing games with me in any regard. Knowing my history, knowing who I am, knowing that I'm a street dude, knowing that I'm real, knowing that I get it in, knowing that
We used to play 30 or 45s at 33 and a third because it was funny. It was even funnier at 78.
I don't play no games, you know, knowing that everything I bring to the table is amazing and no one can come close. So like I said, I mean, it's just basically people are, I don't know, like what I said, slow. You know, they're not playing both sides of the fence. They're just slow. Literally. Like they just want to play games with everybody. And I mean, like I said, nobody ever played games with me. I mean,
we're doing it right this second, and you deserve every game that gets played on you. Never forget, Tyree Sneed, this between you and me, it's personal, motherfucker. I'm never going away.
That's what people don't get. Like, you could have people that are on their prerogative, but it still turns into my prerogative. You see? That's why I get the best of all. Because why would you have an agenda to play games when that's not what matters? You see, they focus on the things that don't matter, like telling someone off, they're all in their feelings. Like, that's not what women are supposed to focus on. Like I said, every woman needs a man. Women are supposed to be focused on getting an actual man, right? That means an actual man. That doesn't mean all these dudes, none of them are men.
It doesn't mean you.
Okay? They're not nowhere near me in the looks department, in any department. So, I mean, it all comes back to the same point. There is no competition whatsoever.
DZ says, and the hi-fi stuff is causing me to listen to music that I'm not really into. I'm listening just because it sounds good. Have you got your copy of Asia yet? You have to have some Steely Dan now.
Ever. So I don't understand it. Feel me? So yeah, like all those comments, just ignore them. They don't do anything for me at all. Makes me feel nothing because that's not the world we live in. You see, that's people that are stuck in their delusion.
It makes you feel panic attacks. It gives you heartburn. It makes you paranoid. It affects you.
Period. Can you move over? I hope you hear me. All right. Well, that is the next thing coming, Ace, is the flying technology.
Ah, Jackson Brown, I love the song Doctor My Eyes. I sang it for years. I can't sing it anymore, but that's okay because Jackson Brown can't either. Nothing wrong with that. It's called getting old.
That's a real thing. Here, hold up. Well, yeah. My only point is just there is none of what other people say exists. Okay? There's no competition in anything because
Look at the comment on your screen. I have to admit, I don't understand any of it. I don't.
as I never have, I would never sit there and argue with people who are delusional about anything, much less bicker, right? Or like over anything or anyone who doesn't have any value. See what I'm saying? Like, again,
Tyree would make a great professional wrestling character, cut these vicious promos, talk piles and piles of shit, get into the ring, and then run. Kind of a Charlie Zelenoff of the wrestling entertainment world.
when people,
Sports entertainment world. Damn.
yes, I'm the Brownsville Batman. For real.
Anybody else want to punch him a little bit more than usual? I do.
That's me. That's right. I am the one and only Batman. So yeah, like I said, I mean, in the girl department, I've been with a lot of women.
I'm reminded of the time that Trevor Brixton was on his stream and he tried to convince Trevor that he had slept with 20,000 women, and Trevor played along, and then dropped the hammer with such timing. It was classic. One of the best moments ever.
I'm an actual man, and that's all I'm saying. Like, people who hate on me because I'm beautiful, like I said, why would I want to deal with a woman like that when I could have women that actually care or whatever? I mean, like I said, I'm different now because I don't dictate my value off of women. A lot of y'all do, and that's the worst thing.
Comment on your screen from Nega. Books County Batman has a real bat suit. Yes, but is it portable? If you don't get that joke, you're going to have to watch this thing again.
Thing you could do, because there's no point, because they're not in any league for you to dictate your value over them. They don't decide anything, But that's what happens when you put you know what on a pedestal because you're desperate and you can't get it or get with them. And I've just never had that problem.
Oh, they're certainly out there movie quality Batman outfits, but Tyree's never going to have one.
But it is what it is. I mean, I'm single right now, and I like Latinas, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, please, no. Oh, God, please, no. The person responsible for the character Christina, if you're listening to this, please don't. I'll be nice about it. Please don't. There isn't anything that you can do right now other than fuck this story up. We need this guy to be alone and desperate right now. You will help nothing. You will stall the story. Please don't do it. Asking nicely.
For real.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I am actually trying to work on the flying technology soon. at some point if I could get it together. I know like the dynamics of what I need, kind of. I just don't know how to build it or the materials I'm going to need. Are you a real person, Kelly Holmgren?
Kelly Holmgren is Kelly Holmgren. And are you a real person? There's a real person on the other end of that account, but you can pretty damn well bet it's not Kelly Holmgren.
I don't think you're a real person because Holmgren doesn't sound like you sound like a white girl.
Sounds pretty Nordic to me. And the comment for those of you watching on a phone, I have a crush on the Brownsville Batman. Is that you? Obviously, you're being clowned.
And shout out to Skokahannis. Skokahannis, ooh, for real. Skokahannis need to come over here and talk.
Another one I've never heard of. It just goes on forever.
Skokahannis is all right. She pops up on my feet a lot. So I'm like, let's talk. And every time I'm like, let's talk, she's like, talk about what, white boy? What are we going to talk about? Maybe that's the thing, is that you don't know anything about me, Skokahannis. Maybe you should watch the content.
Oh, that would be the last thing that you would want her to do, because you'll learn more about you and she'll become a hater too.
Because I'm not your typical white boy. We could have a lot to talk about. Just depends on where you want to take it and what you want to talk about. You know? Like, I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not your typical white boy. I'm not.
No, you aren't.
So, I mean, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
The constant spitting. It must have been a habit that he picked up back in the Turning Tricks days, which are going on right now.
Because at the end of the day, and this is why I make the statements I make, because they need to be said. What is going on? Hold up.
Okay, we are officially at his mercy, sort of, even though he's not live anymore. That's why I've started recording these things and cutting out the big pauses.
When did I say the exact same thing?
The robotics, things like that.
Every show I do is different. I preach the same philosophy, yeah, and it works.
Every show you talk about the same thing, but yet it comes out differently every single time. You have, in fact, said things in the last week, as I have said before, that were totally unique in my experience in Sneedville, and things that will never live down.
So why would I change it if it works? You're right. I've been winning the whole past decade and before that, 100%. That's all I remember doing is winning.
Of course he's trying to hit on a troll, Red Pill. Always remember, Jade is amazing. I'm in love with the concept of Jade.
But you're on a fake account. You've been doing the same thing, projecting the past 10 years and gotten nowhere. Right, because my example is one to follow and yours is not. So see what I'm saying? That's why y'all try to talk while you're like invisible and anonymous, because you don't really make any sense.
Oh, God, never. And he just spit again.
Again, you don't have anything to say to me, bro. You have no point you can make. I have everything to say to you. What do you mean? I'm doing things right. I'm winning. That's the best you got? What up? I don't know who this account is, but they're new. We want new people in here. But yeah, like I said, Skokahannis, I mean, like I said, you probably look at me and see my image and you're like, oh, he's a typical white boy.
Well, there's the new account, and I'll be damned.
You know, everybody's kind of biased and chauvinistic. But No, I mean, I don't think a lot of them understand who I am. I mean, you got to remember something like, okay, let me explain something to you, Skokohannes and everybody. First of all them crabs in a bucket that you deal with, Skokohannes, as you know and have said before, see, I pay attention, are not on your side and can do nothing for you. Thank you, Kelly.
That right there has been on my get high list for some time, DZ. Can't wait. And now that we're going legal, I'll be able to. Probably sometime next summer, the way things move. Very slowly.
So, I mean, shouldn't you get away from him? I mean, that's what there's to talk about. There's to talk about is progression. But you got to remember who you're talking to. I mean, I'm stronger than like any supposed man in your race, your group.
We're 2 hours into negative 43 TV's Saturday Blight. I'm Richbartone.
I'm stronger than them. I'm a better basketball player than all of them. Not kidding. I'm the best point guard in the United States and the world. This is proven on my channel. Go watch the videos. See, that's my thing. People just remain ignorant. They don't want to just watch the videos. Like, you watch the content, it'll all be explained. What's going on here? Like, if I go into your boxing leagues, good luck. Because these dudes cannot cut it. Deontay Wilder, y'all really believe Deontay Wilder? Like, they really think like, oh, macho. Oh no, but I am. Like, I really am. I've already proven this.
Well, Charlie Zelenoff used to talk a lot of shit about Deontay Wilder. At least he had the guts to get into the ring with him before his guts ran out, and he ran like a bitch. You wouldn't even get into the ring.
See what I'm saying? That's why you come over here. No, it's proven on camera. That's why I did my boxing league, and I fought against black fighters and destroyed them on camera. Because I am better than everyone. What do you mean? I did fights in hoods and won. Hold up.
Okay, hold up. That can be bad. That can be really, really bad. I have no idea where we're going now, kids, but we're going to go there live. Oh, please say something.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Kelly. But yeah, like I said, I mean, that's all they want to do is come to the comments, right? And say like weird stuff like this. Okay. Because they have nothing better to do. But in actual reality, yes, I am better than all of those so-called athletes, because we know what it really is.
Do we?
Right?
What is it? What is it?
They're not athletes, right? It's the slave trade. The slave trade has been very profitable.
I am going to take down the comment so that you can see the comment on his screen. Little Blazy Reborn, you're not better than me, son. Yes, indeed. It's Daniel Larson with a mohawk. Now, that's entertainment. I don't know about everything else I've done tonight, but that's entertainment.
Real talk. And I'm not kidding. That's the fact. Little Blazy. Little Blazy. What the hell is a little Blazy? So yeah, you know, someone like Skokohannes doesn't understand the reality that you're going to see me continue this straight ball tour. The videos are on the channel of me going up against niggas and completely destroying them. Boxing, basketball, I'm better than all the niggas. That's why I say it. Because I'm a nigga. Like my song, right? Because I'm a nigga. They love that song. I don't know why. I thought that song was hilarious. I can't believe I made that. It was terrible. But the point is, you know, people get a kick out of it. It's just the truth. I outdo the brothers. I'm just saying, you can't sit here and be like, oh, they're men, they're in charge. They don't own anything. They don't make their own money like me. They don't run anything. They're not a man. That's my point. A man, you know, that's why I respect TJ. Real talk. I like TJ because he stands on his own like me.
You like TJ because he allows you to talk shit to him. You like TJ because he allows you to use him as a token.
It's not about color. I care less what color you are. This is about being a man. Like, we work, we make our money. That's why me and him are partners. We tied in for life. And he's black. It's like my best friend. Like, he's heard me talk before. Like,
ah, yes, hash under glass. Such wonderful memories. The best way to smoke hash is under glass. Nothing else like it.
he understands where I'm coming from and what I have to say because it's from a real place. My point is that y'all like to dismiss the truth. What I'm saying is real, man. Look at the dude who got with LeBron's mom. They threw him out the league immediately, right? Remember? He was homeless, and then he got like...
He's talking about Delonte West, who apparently did, in fact, top off LeBron James's mom, and he fell out of the league because he was crazy. He wound up on the streets because he was bipolar. But that's all. I mean, you have several other illnesses.
beat up by a homeless guy. So are you saying that's a man? It's not a man, bro. That's someone being used, pimped, extorted, and genocided by that system, which is not a white predominant system.
Ah, yes, how to make hash on negative 43 TV Saturday Blight.
I'm just telling you the truth. So what you got to do...
Oh, the spitting.
You got to face the facts. Just like you got to face the facts of the past and realize, hey, look, we have been enslaved since the beginning of time, right? And we need to change that. Okay? So, I mean,
What
it is
do
what it
you
is.
mean?
Well, everybody says things, but I mean...
All that to get to, you know, it is what it is.
You know, it's pretty clear whose city this is. So, again, I mean, you have to face the problem to make a change and change the problem. You can't just deny.
Look at your screen. Ace is giving him some company on this particular screen, and Ace is a friend of the show.
Denial is what creates the problem and why it can never be solved. So again, you got to own your stuff. Y'all work for companies, you think you're hustling. Y'all sign to these record deals and labels and get pimped and 360 deals. Look at Diddy. He hasn't paid anyone. He hasn't paid anyone. He didn't pay Cassie. But this is what y'all do every day. Y'all think that you're the movers and shakers because, oh, you made the news or you're in the headlines. Look at Hassan Campbell.
When up the headlines? Me? Surely ye jest.
That is not fame. None of it's real. It's a system. The system is deceiving you. They're making you feel like you're in the spotlight when you're really not. You don't get what I'm saying?
No.
Are y'all in control of the media?
God, no.
No? You've tried to create your own media and failed. That's the truth. Okay?
I seem to be doing fairly well right now, so wrong again.
You don't have to control the media. If you're a basketball player, if you play for the NBA, let's take a LeBron James.
That was a violent topic shift with no warning. And wow, it's hard to listen to, but it's fun somehow.
They saying, oh, he's better than Jordan, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about Jordan? Jordan's retired and washed up. He's an old man.
I remember the Michael Jordan era, and it is very popular to talk shit about Michael Jordan nowadays for whatever reason. This right here is the fact of the matter. Michael Jordan was the Babe Ruth of his time. An athlete that popular, that transcendent, had literally not been seen since Babe Ruth. Take it and shove it up your ass.
What about me? That's the question. Is LeBron really better than me? Because I mean, I think people tell you, see me play, and it's on the channel, on the videos. He ain't.
Okay, let that soak in. We've all heard this rhetoric before, but there may be some people here that have not heard this rhetoric before. And he's serious when he says he's a better basketball player than LeBron James. The truth of the matter is he's a number 9 guy on an 8-man rec team.
Now he's taller. You know what I mean? He's a big guy. He's bigger than me. That doesn't mean he's better. Real talk. That's why Curry is able to do what he does around these people a lot, and they're still like unable to stop him. Curry is smaller than me. I'm bigger than Curry.
No, you're not.
I'm a lot stronger.
Curry's what, 6'3", 6'4"? I don't even know. You're 5'8", and you have scoliosis.
Than all of them. I can guarantee you I'm stronger than LeBron. I'm not kidding. I guarantee that. That's common sense. I set the world record for dumbbell curls. So see, these are not things that I'm just talking. I've been proving them on camera. I'll put them to the test anytime, but all them niggas is scared to play me. They're scared to box. They're scared to compete. Remember, I'm a white man. I'm a white boy that has to build his own stuff. They don't give me opportunities, and I'm glad.
You're 34 years old. You're 5'8". You have no skills whatsoever. Shall I go on?
Because that's my point. They're not opportunities. See what I'm saying? They're 360 deals. It's a trick. The whole system is a trick. That system eats its own. You don't see me in the midst of all that drama. I just do me. Right? You could put Cardi B, Nicki Minaj in the same room as me, and they would get mad and have to leave because I would say the truth. You understand?
I have to stop right here to say that I am so proud of myself. My wife just called me. I muted the mic, talked to my wife for a moment, and then when I hung up, I unmuted the mic. I feel like it's a breakthrough of some kind.
Made and spent more money than they will ever dream of seeing. And everything that you see in the headlines is a lie and an illusion. You believe the news. I don't. None of those people have any money. It's proven every single day by your own media.
That is true if you look at your screen. It's a point I made earlier, but it bears repeating. He stands on the scooter when he's taking pictures, and his other foot, he's standing on his tippy toe. He's trying so hard.
So you see what I'm saying? People have a problem with the facts. And that's why I continue to kick them. It's just like hot facts with Robert Reese. If he was kicking facts, we would know. He's not. He's clickbaiting, putting up accidents, looking for views, anything he can find, right, to try to get a view.
I just feel like I did something right.
Because, quite frankly, he cannot get a view
Little bit at a time
at all. And I'm sorry, but again, that is the truth. That is the predicament. So it brings us back to stage one. Feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, like I said, bro, I don't respect anyone. I don't acknowledge anybody who just keeps popping up in someone's chat illegally, who doesn't make any point. I don't talk to fake accounts. Can waste your time all day, brother. I set the world record for dumbbell curls, 90 pounds. Nobody beat it. The guy who claimed he did used fake weights and couldn't do 100. And I'm
If anybody here is new, you have to go see his dumbbell curling. Oh my God. It's absolutely terrible. His heels come up off the ground. He's leaning backwards. He has no technique or form whatsoever. It is a spinal injury waiting to happen. It's wonderful.
going to end up doing 100. That makes me stronger than any nigga who ever walked the face of this earth. So I don't want to hear it. Right? Just like in every department, I'm bigger, better, large and in charge. I'm a real man, really masculine, and I'm beautiful. And I'm sorry, but that's not how I feel. That's proven. I've been spending every day of my life proving that.
You're beautiful. You're 34. You look like you're 45. Your teeth, I said this again a while ago, they really do look a pale red. Like the enamel of your teeth is so thin that people could actually take your pulse by counting the number of times your teeth throb.
So, like I said, if it offends people, good. You're entitled to get offended, and I'm entitled to not my opinion, but to state the facts of what I do every day. Hold up.
He shakes like a dog passing a pine cone. A new one on me, and I'm making a note of that one. And while we have some silence here, it's Joe Pack Procure II, right here on Negative 43 TV. Okay, now that's enough silence for right now, and we are starting to run out of show. We have about 11 minutes of material, and I got to move it forward.
One. And I'm
Okay, let's move back a little bit. We don't want to miss any disconnected racing thoughts, do we?
So yeah,
No,
like
we
I said,
don't.
like
There
for
we
me,
go.
I know what it really is, man. It's always been the same. It's been like all the minorities against the white man. That's the truth. It's been that way since birth, and I've always won, and I'm gonna continue to win, just like I win on this platform every day. Like I said, I don't have this silver spoon that y'all have. Y'all have that black entitlement. There's no such thing as white privilege. There's such
What the fuck? What
thing
the
as
fuck?
black privilege. Look at
You were born with a silver spoon and you fucked it up. Stop bullshitting. Everybody that's followed you for any length of time knows you're fucking lying.
Rob Rack. He gets views because, I mean, look how overly diluted and populated this network is by them. So, I mean, when she says, what is there to talk about, or what are we going to talk about? Reality. But most of you don't want to talk about reality. You just want to keep doing what you do. Okay, that's fine. But I just understand that I'm richer than you every day, right? I do everything better than you. I'm ahead of you. I'm a man that really stands for something and owns something, and I work hard. I invest in myself.
Hurry back, Stu. We'll only be here for a few more minutes.
Y'all don't do what I do. And that's all I'm saying. We're not in the same even playing field. For me to be talking to you is a privilege. You should listen because you might be able to learn something and get out of the boat and predicament you're in, because all of them are stuck in the hood, right? And got nothing. So
All right, kids, we have about 9 minutes left to the old show here. And one more time, I mean, we absolutely positively have to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, what do you know? It's Smoke 'em if you got 'em time. One last time here on Negative 43 TV's Saturday Blight.
the same thing. Like, if you want to rep the hood, that's cool, but there ain't no more hoods. Real talk. And I'm not dissing no one. I'm just telling you the truth. Like I said, I like Skokohanis, but she claims she hood. I mean, yeah, but you live off the strength of other people. You live off the strength of family. All y'all got to where you got because of your family.
You just spent the last month living off of an anorexic SSI recipient. Shut your fucking mouth.
I got to where I got all on my own. I did all this by myself. I got the receipts for everything. See what I'm saying? So that's the point. Like, talk is cheap. Just like, you know, people can type whatever they want, say whatever they want. It's just fake talk. Talk has nothing to do with competing. You know, and that's my only issue. You got to understand who's above who in the pecking order first. Then you can attempt to compete. Y'all are nowhere close to me. G-Unit is nowhere close to me. Drake is nowhere close to me. Those people don't even own anything. I own billions in equity. The equity I have is far larger, far nicer than what Drake lives in and occupies. He does not own any of that.
I myself this evening am smoking cherry gushers. It's a torch. Oh boy, is it so much fun. It's live resin diamonds.
That's the truth. Every day. So like I said, I mean, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the reality? Because I definitely am beyond anything you could imagine. Just because I'm smart and I'm a genius and I make things work for me. Because that's what I was forced to do. Because there was no opportunity for me. Because the system is what's actually racist. Look at the rap game. If you're white, you can't be a rapper. But yet I'm a rapper. I'm the only one who went worldwide independently. In the history of mankind, nobody ever did that. You can't claim you're independent.
What you said about a white rapper a minute ago, there's this guy. I'm not into rap at all. I'm no way a fan, but there's this guy. He's called Eminem. Perhaps you've heard of him. I know you have. You're jealous of him too.
When you have a record label and a record deal, I built my own record label. I'm not signed to anyone. Was never given an opportunity, never signed, nothing like that, right? When I went to Coast Mixtapes, I paid for everything. I paid for my time in the studio in Miami, right? And that to me is a joke.
Now, I don't know everything about Tyree Sneed, even though sometimes it seems like perhaps I do. I will bet, not knowing any better, that he's never set foot in a studio in his life. I worked local bands for the better part of 10 years, and I never set foot in a recording studio, not one time.
That's what y'all don't get. That's something I do as a hobby in my extra time. Just like when I buy these cars, like I own a Porsche right now. It's in the car lot. It's going to take work on it because the mechanic was just hating and messed it up and ruined it. I don't know if the seal's broken or if the whole engine is ruined.
Tom McDonald.
Point is, either way, you know, I'm the guy, like all these companies, you have to understand what they do. They promote an ideology and promote and use y'all to market products to who? People like me. The real movers and shakers, the real money makers. That's the truth, whether you like it or not. That's what y'all don't understand. Why
I'll be damned, Deezy. I'll just be damned if you look at the comment on your screen. He's been in a recording studio. Wowzer.
Talking the way I'm talking from a position of power, y'all are like, is he just yapping, or like why is he able to talk like that? Because I'm above everyone, bro. I'm the task force that operates above the feds in real life. I'm the one who can help y'all. I'm the one who can save you and save these celebrities from what continues to happen to them. That's how I operate. I operate above the feds.
Well, Mac Miller was totally independent. He's totally dead now, right?
Y'all are talking about snitches and informants like Hassan Campbell, Rob Rack. Those are snitches. So like I said, if I give an opportunity to a snitch,
spitting.
You should take it. You feel that? And if you don't want to take it, it's no sweat off my back, because I could care less. Because again, I'm the one who runs this game. You see, he's not in a position to give me an opportunity. I'm in a position to give him an opportunity. I'm in a position to help him and give him an opportunity and tool to be able to make money, right? Doing what he does. See, I don't do what those companies do, but y'all will work for the companies, get pimped and extorted, and yet I'm trying to treat you fairly, and you don't want to work with me because you can't handle the reality of the position I'm stating when it's just reality. You see what I'm saying? The companies are not doing y'all any favors at all. They don't pay any of you. I mean, let's just be real. None of you are rich. Kobe Bryant got taken out. That was all planned.
No, it wasn't. It was a tragic accident, and he is, in fact, Joe Pack, a confirmed snitch. If there's anybody here who hasn't seen it, you can find the footage easily. He did, in fact, film himself calling 911 on our own L. Frost. It's true.
The same thing will happen with Jordan. Same thing will happen with Jay-Z. Same thing will happen with Diddy. Diddy's all broken down, of course, because he's owned. Then people live off an act.
He's here super late, but he's here, and that doesn't mean he can't go back and watch this thing. Please welcome Game Over.
Actual black card, it's called. They talk about it in the music. It's an Illuminati card when you sell your soul, so you have to just buy everything with it, and that's all it does. Right, you're on borrowed money and borrowed time. Real talk. So what do you mean? See, I didn't sell my soul. So again, like I said, do you think any girl in their right mind, they're going to want to be with me? They're going to want to be with the man and be protected and safe. And we
You expected Sybil to physically defend you. Don't lie. You expected Sybil. You expect any woman that you're with to physically defend you. You are the biggest cuck ever, and we all know it. It's really kind of sad, yet hysterical.
we build our own stuff and have our own stuff no matter what I do. No matter where I go, I'm doing my own thing. If you're with me, you good. Because you're under my protection. That's what I do. I protect people. Those celebrities have to hire people like me for security.
Oh, God.
They can't do it themselves. I'm my own security. I don't need no security. That's been proven. See, all these points have been proven every day. Every day that you hear me breathing and talking, I'm winning. Even if you don't, I still won. Because it has nothing to do with y'all. You see what I'm saying? I don't need protection from nobody.
Whoa.
I run the streets.
Kidding.
Never back down to anyone in my life. You see what I'm saying? I've had bosses, okay, that are black that I've told off completely. Like literally, and told them straight up. I've had bosses I've told like several times, like, bro, I don't work for you. and y'all will never understand that.
That's why you got fired. If he's your boss, you do in fact work for him. If not for him as in the company owner, you work for him as in he's your direct supervisor. Get it straight.
Even if I'm in the company and you're my supposed boss, I do not work for you.
Yes,
I'm only
it does.
here to make my money and go invest in my company. That doesn't mean I work for you.
Yes, it does.
It really doesn't. That's
Yes,
the
it
way
does.
y'all built the system. Y'all just mad when someone uses it and utilizes it to their own advantage. You see what I'm saying?
No. Hell
I do
no.
not work for anyone, ever. I do projects. I work with other people. And then I go invest in myself. I will never have a boss. I work for me. And like I said, yet another day that I've accumulated more profit, and Rob Rack has accumulated none, and Skokahannis has accumulated none, and none of them have made any money today. And yet I work for myself, right? And I've made a ton of money today. I already know it because I know them videos are going to do mad views. And this is the thing.
Dream
People
on.
are mad at what they don't understand.
It's not just an old Aerosmith song anymore. Dream on.
And what they cannot stop. So let them be mad and let's just keep doing us. Feel that? Because, you know, for me personally, I could care less how you feel. I don't care. Feel me? That's all I really got to say. I'll talk to y'all later, man.
And that is all that I have for you on Negative 43 TV's Saturday Blight. Before everybody goes, have a programming note for you. I will be on again tomorrow. What time? I'm not entirely sure. Somewhere between 5 o'clock in the afternoon and 7 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, USA. So if you get awfully bored tomorrow, why, you got maybe a little something to look forward to. I'd like to thank all of you, as usual, for spending some of your Saturday with me here on Negative 43 TV. I'm Richbartone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.